Hi, I'm Gloria, one of the Youth Services librarians at North Riverside Public Library. Summer is here and I'm in my backyard. It's a beautiful day. I am listening to the sounds of nature all around me. I like the birds and I try to attract them to my yard all year, winter and summer. I have two indoor cats and they also like the birds. They come to the window and they watch them and they kind of slink down and crouch and I think pretend like they're on the hunt. But they stay in and the birds are out, so everybody is happy and safe. I put out bird feeders and basins of water because the birds will get used to coming to your yard if you provide these things. Maybe you haven't thought too much about birds, or you think you don't like birds, but if you watch them for a while, you'll find they're really very amazing. Birds are the last surviving lineage of dinosaurs. And who doesn't like dinosaurs? So, this is a nest I found in my yard last year after a storm, windstorm. And you have to appreciate how well this was done, how well this was made by whatever bird did it. It's a work of art. It's solid, it's firm. If you look close, you can see pine needles and twigs and seeds and all kinds of things that the bird found to make his nest. This white material is all interwoven through it, very soft, it's cotton-like. So I love this nest. There were no birds in it when I found it. Hopefully the eggs had already hatched and the birds had flown off when, by the time the nest went out of the tree. That's what I'm going to believe, that the birds flew off. So there's different ways of attracting birds to your yard. Provide food and water, but also a nesting box. And that's what I'm going to show you how to make today. First, you have to find a container to use for your box, for a container for the box. So, I looked around. This is one item you could use, is a kitchen whisk. And I think this would be kind of fun to stuff with things and hang outside, but I'm not going to use that today. You could also use a suet, a regular suet container. This is, in winter I put suet in it for the birds. You could use that, that'd be easy to do. You can use a lemon or an onion bag like this, which got lots of holes in it. Fill it up with things and hang it like this. This would work. But then I was looking around my kitchen for something a little bit different. And I happened to see some cherry tomatoes in this container. So I thought, maybe this might make a nice nesting box. So I cut some bigger holes in it. And I'm going to use this, I'm going to hang it and use this as my next nesting box. Now, you can look around outside in your backyard or in the front, whatever you want, someplace outside, for materials that a bird might see. So imagine that you're a bird looking for something to make your nest. So I'm going to pretend like I'm a goldfinch. I get a lot of these in my yard. This is the female, lighter in color, and this is the male, who's brighter. But remember, if you're a goldfinch, you only weigh about as much as a half a slice of bread. So you can't carry anything too heavy. But there's lots of things to choose from. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I found some grass clippings. And I'm going to put that in my box. And then I found some twigs and pine needles and seeds. Lightweight, they're small. The bird has to be able to carry them. I'm going to put that in my box. And I found some bark from a birch tree that is soft and lightweight. A little bit different. I'm going to use that. I cut some strips from a towel, thin strips, and it's a soft towel. I'm going to put that in. On the north side of my house, there was a lot of moss, and I scraped some of it off. It's very soft and green. If you have north side to your house, I'll bet you find some moss on it because it's very common. I combed this undercoat out of my dog. He's got short hair, but it's very soft. So that'll be nice. And I opened up an old down pillow, part of it, and took some of the down out, which is very fluffy and soft. They're going to really like this. And just because I saw something that looked like cotton in this nest, I'm just going to put a little bit of regular cotton in. So these are all good things to use in your nest. Some things you don't want to use. You don't want to use human hair, long human hair. You don't want to use strings or long threads. You don't want to use yarn, any kind of yarn. And this is because it can be very dangerous to a bird. It can wrap around their legs and their feet, or they can get it in their beak. So this can be very dangerous, even deadly. Remember, I use dog hair. I have 2 cats. I do not want to use cat hair because birds and cats are kind of natural antagonists, and a bird would not be attracted to cat hair. He would stay far away. Another thing you do not want to use is dryer lint. Even though this is very soft and would seem like it'd be good to use, it isn't, because it has a lot of dust in it. And also when it gets wet, it will crumble and it'll make holes in the nest if it's used. So you don't want to use that. But let your imagination be your guide and look around outside, see what you can find, see what looks soft and firm and nice to you. Think of yourself as a bird and what you might choose to take and put in your nest. Then I have this kind of cord, flexible cord that I got. It was wrapped around a celery pack. And I think this will work good for my hanger. So I'm going to close up my box. And I'm going to hang it show you my box. And I'm going to hang it on a tree here. So, obviously, the birds don't need us to provide material for them to make their nests. They've been making nests for millions of years, all on their own. From 7 continents they live, and the reason we do it is because we like to watch them and we like to observe them. Now, I'm starting to hear more bird sounds around me. I don't know if you can hear it, so I don't know if they've seen my nesting material, or they're coming maybe for some food because I filled the feeders earlier. But if you decide to make a nesting box, please take a picture, send it to us along with your comments and how you like making the box. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.